I was asked a really interesting question not too long ago by one of our prospective clients that we're working with. And he asked me, how can we be a better client to work with? And I thought that was a really, really good question. It sparked a lot of conversation in our office. You know, we're always looking for ways to be a better contractor, but it's great to hear people asking for how they can be a better partner to us. So I thought about it and came up with 3 things that I think are really important. The first one is to, before you meet with your remodeling contractor, before you start even the planning, get into alignment with your spouse or partner. It is really, really important that the two of you, if you're in a partnership or in a marriage, that the two of you are on the same page, at least for the big things. There's certainly going to be some stuff that maybe one partner disagrees with the other on, and we can help you work through that because there's certainly going to be pros and cons. But I think that too often we meet with clients and we find out that maybe one of them has a totally different set of priorities than the other. So get into alignment, have those conversations together before you start bringing in a remodeler to talk to, before you start spending any money on design. It's really going to help the process move a lot smoother. The second thing, and this kind of plays on that, is to remember to be honest. And I think that everybody wants to be honest, so I don't think that clients are intentionally deceiving us. But there's 2 things that I think homeowners can remember is important when it comes to honesty. The first one involves budget. It's so much easier for us to design to your budget if you're honest with us about what your budget is. I think that there's an old belief that seems to be stuck in people's minds that you want to kind of keep your cards close to your vest and not tell us exactly what you want to spend because we're going to waste your money or something like that. We don't do that. Professional remodelers don't do that. What we do is we try to help you get the most bang for your buck for whatever you're investing. So if you have a budget of $250,000, let us know so we can design a project that's going to get you the most value out of that $250,000. Don't tell us $175,000 because that's just a lot harder to design and build a project around a budget that isn't real. So be honest about the budget. The second one, it doesn't happen with everyone, but I have seen it happen before. It's where clients and homeowners don't want to tell our design team that they don't like something. And I would say, please be honest. Tell us if you don't like it. If you don't think that color looks good, if you don't think that tile looks good, if you don't like the layout, it is okay to tell your design team that, I just don't feel it. I don't like it. It's really important that we know that because that allows us then to make the design, to shift it, to modify it, to get it to be what you're going to love. Because at the end of the day, we want to build something that you're going to love for years and years to come. And if you're afraid that you're going to hurt somebody's feelings, you might end up with something that you don't love. And that's just really, really unfortunate. So please, be honest right away if you like something or if you don't like it. And then the last one builds off of those, which is communicate. I have to tell you that communication, I think it's probably as across the board, when I ask people what they want in a good contractor where they help make decisions, they want great communication. And totally reasonable. We all want great communication. But remember, we need that great communication too. So as professionals, it's really challenging for us to keep your project moving if you're not returning phone calls, if you're not responding to emails, if you're not meeting the weekly meetings, if you're not on time for scheduled meetings. We understand everybody's busy, everybody has a lot of stuff going on, but making a commitment to communication is really going to help your project run great. So keep those 3 things in mind, and I guess the last one, kind of a bonus, is remember we're partners. We're working together to try to come up with something that's going to make you happy insofar as it's a great design, it's a great project, you love it, the budget is something that you're comfortable with. It makes us happy when we see you happy. Obviously, budget's important to us too. We're in business to complete remodeling projects, but we're partners, so let's work together. Remember those things. Get in alignment with your spouse. Make sure that you're honest and communicate. You do those 3 things, you're going to be well on your way to a great project.